Let's talk serotonin. There are 7 types of serotonin receptors, 5-HT1 through 5-HT7, and there are 15 subtypes. Serotonin affects the mind and body in an insane amount of ways. Serotonin is involved with GI motility, your sleep patterns, and the production of melatonin, your mood regulation, your energy and glutamate release, respiration, blood pressure, appetite, pain perception, bone density, which is kind of surprising, memory, learning and cognition. And as serotonin goes up, so does dopamine, oxytocin, GABA, your endorphins, endocannabinoids, all those feel-good things. Serotonin also regulates prolactin, cortisol, and growth hormone. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Serotonin is one of those few things that it can kill you. If you have too much serotonin, you get something called Serotonin Syndrome, and you should immediately go to the hospital. But Serotonin Syndrome aside, some signs of excess serotonin are shivering, diarrhea, muscle rigidity, fever, seizures, irregular heartbeat, and this is where it gets kind of tricky. Too much serotonin can also lead to depression, anxiety, apathy, insomnia, difficulty concentrating, poor memory, difficulty making decisions, and sexual dysfunction. A lot of the signs of excess kind of sounds like the signs of not having enough. Insufficient serotonin looks like depression and anxiety oftentimes. In conclusion, you can see how kind of crazy this all gets. Serotonin isn't just serotonin, it's regulating a lot in your body, and too much or too little of this neurotransmitter can be quite bad for you. So this is just an overview of serotonin, what too much and too little can look like. The next video I do is going to be on dopamine, and the reason for that is they look a lot alike. That's partially because a lack of serotonin will cause a lack of dopamine. So if it is a serotonin problem, and you get prescribed a SSRI, let's say, then increasing your serotonin will increase the dopamine and increase all those other feel-good neurotransmitters, and it will solve the problem. But that's not everybody. A lot of people take RSSIs and they get sick, or they don't do well with them. I'm one of those people. I was prescribed some RSSIs and a few drugs that acted with serotonin, and when I took them, I got very sick. The symptoms I saw were much like the symptoms that I mentioned earlier. And though increasing the serotonin may have increased my dopamine a little and helped with some of my mood problems, it was quite hard on me physically. And that's what led me to get so interested into the subject. When traditional antidepressants didn't work for me, I started digging into the other neurotransmitters, and I was trying to find out what was really causing my problem. So I hope this video is of some value to you. As I do the other neurotransmitters, you're going to really see how they all kind of interlinked and interact, and this isn't a cut and dry black and white sort of thing. You're going to see that a low amount of any of these and a high amount of any of these can oftentimes cause some of the same symptoms. So if you're interested in that content, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that lovely stuff. It helps me out more than you know. And until next time, peace.